Hello, I'm going to talk to you about the non monetary value of gold. And in my speech, I will mention a few things, such as the Ashanti Kingdom. I will also talk about the Gold Coast. You will hear me mention a state sword. And then I will also make mention of heirloom. So I believe that you would have the equivalents of these words in your target language at this point. And so I will begin my speech now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know your history very well, and I mean global history, then I'm sure you already know that Ghana used to be called the Gold Coast. When the country gained its independence, the name changed from the Gold Coast to Ghana, but its reputation as the land of gold remained the same. Over the years, gold has played a critical role in the economy of Ghana. A lot of mining companies are present in the country, all to mine this precious mineral. And so gold dominates the mineral or mining sector. And it represents the biggest mineral which is exported from the country. In fact, some years ago, Ghana overtook South Africa as the largest gold producer in Africa. So, nobody can deny the economic value of gold in Ghana. But when we put aside this economic value of gold in the country, we must also recognize that gold is of infinite value in Ghanaian culture, especially in the Ashanti Kingdom. Culturally, gold is symbolic for many things, and I will give you a few of them. The first thing is that gold symbolizes authority. Traditional chiefs tend to sit on gold. They wear gold jewelry. They carry a gold staff. And all of these are to symbolize their power and authority over their people. Even the president of Ghana is sworn in every term of office using a golden state sword. And so it is clear that gold here represents authority and not money. Secondly, gold is also believed to have spiritual power. In the days of old, gold was considered the earthly counterpart of the sun. And of course, as we all know, the sun has a certain force and it is used to generate power. It is used by plants for photosynthesis, and the list goes on. So, seeing all these benefits of the sun, one can imagine that if people believed that gold was this physical counterpart of the sun, then they also believed that it carried immense spiritual or divine power as well. And so, that being said, people would take oaths with gold. And these oaths were considered to be lifelong, everlasting even, since gold doesn't rust. I don't know, but I believe this might be the reason why most wedding rings are made of gold. Finally, gold was used as a family heirloom. Different families or members of families would come together with their various gold items, jewelry, or even gold dust, and they would bring it together and keep it hidden at one place. And this became a family heirloom to be passed down from generation to generation. This heirloom served to bind together members of this family as generations went on, because even though each member had a share in the gold, they could not leave the family, as leaving the family meant forfeiting their share in the gold. And of course, they were not allowed to split up the gold amongst themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you now realize that gold is of economic importance, of course. But beyond that, in the land of gold, gold also means power, faithfulness, divinity, and unity. So tell me, what does gold mean to you aside money? Thank you.